Hello everyone, today's story takes place at a highway toll station. There was a man named Q who worked as a toll collector. His station was a small, remote one. One night during his graveyard shift, there was little traffic, so after sitting in the booth bored for a while, Q stepped outside for some fresh air. Soon one or two vehicles appeared in the distance, so Q went back in, ready to collect tolls. But after waiting inside for a bit, the cars hadn't reached his booth. Poking his head out, he saw a vehicle parked over 10 meters from the highway entrance. A man was standing there smoking. Q called out, "Do you need any help? Please don't loiter near the toll station, it's unsafe with traffic." The man replied saying he didn't dare drive anymore. Puzzled, Q figured the driver wasn't feeling well or was too tired. He exited the booth and asked what was going on and if the man needed assistance. The driver said he felt something in his car. Not grasping it at first, Q inquired what thing. The driver claimed it seemed there was a ghost in his car, piquing Q's curiosity. He started chatting with the driver. So what exactly happened? The driver had been on a solo road trip and kept sensing something in his car the whole time, lurking in the back seat or passenger seat. Feeling uneasy, he had a local friend contact a psychic master to inspect his car for ghosts. After checking, the master said it was fine and to just drive the car home and leave it parked for a while. But halfway on the highway, that weird feeling returned, panicking the driver. He hurriedly called the psychic, who instructed him to stop nearby and wait in a well-lit area for him to come. So the driver had stopped at this highway entrance. As he recounted this, the driver glanced at his car not far away, saying he could still feel the ghost inside. Q remained skeptical, walking right up to the car and circling it. Nothing seemed amiss within, but the instant Q turned to walk back, the car's interior lights switched on then off. The driver was too far to have done it, plus he was smoking, so he couldn't have controlled the car. Q freaked out too and quickly phoned his colleague on duty. Shortly after, the colleague arrived. The car lights didn't flash again during this time. The three of them waited together until a vehicle brought the psychic master. He exited his car and went to the drivers with some unknown objects, scouring the interior up and down for a while. Afterwards, he told the driver it was fine now, but the hesitant driver still didn't dare get in. So the master gave him a red cloth bundle, instructing that if the thing was still present, the driver should strike it with the bundle's contents. Hearing this, the driver gingerly entered his car and drove off. Q then returned to work, but he remained curious about the incident and checked the security footage. Seeing the video made Q tremble all over. It showed the master about to cleanse the car when a murky, shadowy figure emerged from within. Only the rough outline was visible in the footage. The master got out and the shadowy form dove back inside. Then the driver left carrying the item from the master. Q was shocked, thinking his eyes were playing tricks. He immediately had his colleague review the tape too. His reaction matched Q's. They watched several times. Indeed, some spectral entity was in the driver's car and had departed with him. Afterwards, Q tried contacting the driver to no avail, and there was no further development. Q later told many people about this bizarre experience, but they all thought he was making up stories. Only Q knew the authenticity of the footage. That's the end of today's tale. Please share any thoughts in the comments. See you next story.